Hello and welcome to the beginning of a new episode of my Let's Play of Bloodborne, the Old Hunters. Just to check my volume for a second, and you may notice I've got some blood echoes and a bit more insight. Just did a couple of co-op bouts. Help some people kill the bosses around here. There's one guy who in my assistance of I killed Lady Maria when he was in his process in the middle of his dying animation, so I hope that counted. And also there's a weird thing I discovered you can do here. If you since you have to be around here, and you can be around here you can be summoned for either Lady Maria or the Living Failures. Well, I got summoned for the Living Failures and appeared on this side of the boss. I appeared in the boss arena, so the boss spawned. The boss, you know how there's a Living Failure spawned around here. I was able to attack that and damage the boss, but before the fight the scripts actually start the fight. So that interesting wee feature there. Well, I say feature. It's probably a bug. Also, I have the broccoli head on again because why not? Plus I can get that item from the guy. I also got the Celestial Dial, which it seems I use around here. It's probably a key item now that I think about it. Here we go. A Celestial Dial that functions with the giant astral clock in the Grand Cathedral. When the dial is held upwards towards the astral clock, the clock will come to life and reveal a secret to its curious interloper. Well, here we go. And here we are to much drearier surroundings. There's those giant masts. Wait, there's buildings on there. Is it? Huh. We got here by a tower, so is that the Hunter's Nightmare down there? Thought so, and it's a drop to the death. Just seeing if that would happen. So that area there is positioned over the rest of the Hunter's Nightmare. And there's those large masts, like... Wait. This place is above the Hunter's Nightmare. There's grey fog and masts here, so is the Nightmare Frontier above here? If you would go up, run up there or even further up, would that be the Nightmare Frontier? Nightmares layered upon literally. Yeah, no, but not only in Bloodborne was the kind of like layers of reality with nightmare. Now there's literally layers of reality upon the nightmares. This literally layers of reality now. What else can we see? Piles of shells. And a bobbing corpse. With lead elixir, which is only found in certain nightmares according to the item description, as I recall. It materializes only within the most desperate of nightmares. The Nightmare Frontier was full of this stuff. So, maybe a guy fell down, or just some naturally appeared here as well. Since this appears to be essentially the same nightmare. Madman's knowledge, excellent. That's me a bit closer to affording a blood rock. Oops. There's a reference to Kos.
For the poor wasn't child. Mercy. Oh, please.
And this, if I've done things right, will get me an item.
Curse here, curse there. Curse for he and she. White hair. A bottomless curse. A bottomless sea. Source of all greatness. All things that be. Listen for the baneful chants. Weep with them as one in trance. And weep with us. Oh, weep with us.
The cursed brew. Is this guy some sort of kin?
Listen for the bane call. A call to the bloodless, wherever they be. Fix your ears to hear our calls.
So let's check out this accursed brew. It's an arcane item. So it's got the skull of a local from the violated fishing village. The inside of the skull was forcibly searched for eyes, as evidenced by the innumerable scratchings and indentations. No wonder the skull became stewed in curses. They who offer the baneful chants weep with them as one in trance. And this guy started talking about Kos. Or some say Kosum.
For the poor was a child. Mercy. Oh, please.
What's this guy doing? That's more looking like the moon now.
Black and white, blasphemous murders, blood-crazed fiends. Atonement for the wretches, by the wrath of Mother Goss. Mercy for the poor wizened child. Mercy. Oh, please. Innsmouth. Black and white, blasphemous murders, blood-crazed fiends. Atonement for the wretches, by the wrath of Mother Goss. Mercy for the poor wizened child.
Wait, he said they're talking about curses. That's a similar, and we're also talking poems. That's a bit similar to who I assume to be that Lady Maria said when the amygdala grabs you. Some group being cursed forever or something.
By the wrath of Mother Goss. Mercy for the poor wizened. Mercy.
I probably shouldn't be just destroying all this.
Black and white, blasphemous murders, blood-crazed fiends. Atonement for mercy.
And we're in the fishing hamlet. You can be quiet now.
Black and white, blasphemous murders, blood-crazed fiends.
Some sort of skeleton here. And there's a guy tied there. Oh, a lamp. I think I can afford a level. It would be useful if you could buy Madman's knowledge, so it would.
Welcome. Very well.
Well, may as well get another point of arcane. Where, how much more damage would this point of strength give me? 3 points. I'll go for the arcane so I can use that accursed brew.
Farewell.
At least try and see. May as well demonstrate what it does. And how much spare Madman's knowledge do I have? So I have a total of 8 spare insight, so 2 more, and I can get a blood rock. And it's probably faster if I go this way. I also meant to check what my how much spare bullets and blood vials I have. And I've got a good quantity, and I have a good farming spot. So I should be set for now. But so let's head back to Innsmouth, because let's face it, looks like it's going to be Innsmouth.